Is Jujutsu Infinite really the worst Roblox game of the year, or an actually good game that you should for sure play? This new game, based on Jujutsu Kaisen, has been pulling in anywhere from 200k to 500k players consistently since its release. You might think that means people love it, but despite its popularity, many people think the game is too easy and extremely boring. Also that they spend more time on the tutorial and cutscenes than the actual game. Now that it's officially released and that I've played it, I'm gonna tell you whether Jujutsu Infinite is worth your time, or if you would be better off playing those mobile games that you see ads for 24/7. Before I go on with the video, subscribe and leave a like. Oh, this is a W cutscene for real. Sensei! So as soon as you start the game, you're gonna be met with this tutorial. As you just saw, this game's tutorial literally has Gojo vs Sukuna, which is insane because no other game has done this. And if you're saying they spend most of the game's budget on the tutorial, they probably did because this tutorial is insane. What is this Saitama face? Sensei, are you going? Nah, I'd win. This game's tutorial might be one of the best I've ever seen in a Roblox game. Ghetto, what the? So right after this crazy good tutorial, you're taken to spinning.
Oh, hell no!
In order to get innates in this game, you have to spin for them.
Go gambling! Oh, dang it! Oh, dang it! Oh my god. I won!
Which is the worst system a game can have in my opinion. Bloxworth's random fruit system is even better. The reason why the spinning system is so bad is because all the good innates are only the special grade and maybe legendary ones, while all the other ones, common, uncommon, rare, are doo-doo. Which means everyone's gonna want to have special grade and legendary innates, so they'll spin until they get them. This makes the common and uncommon ones pointless because no one's even gonna try playing with them, since they have 400 more spins left because of the codes, and they can probably get better things with that. For example, I never got any special grades on my main account, so guess what I did? I went to my alt and spent 5 more hours spinning until I get 2 special grades, because I don't want to accept defeat and have to play with 2 uncommon innates. I never try playing the game with anything but special grade innates, like probably 9% of everyone who plays the game. The main problem with that is if everyone's gonna eventually end up with special grade innates, they're spinning hundreds or even thousands of times with all the codes they have on their alts, if not on their mains. What's the point of having common, uncommon, or rare innates? Or maybe even legendaries, if they're significantly worse and everyone ends up having special grade eventually. After wasting so much time, spending hundreds or even thousands of times. Like, if everyone's gonna end up with a special grade innate, instead of wasting everyone's time by having them spin, just either make everything the same rarity and have the players come to an NPC for which innate they want and have them learn it by doing a quest or something. I don't care what it is, but it will be better than spinning for sure. And if you're saying that it doesn't really matter because there's so many codes that give me hundreds of spins, so I don't have to buy it with Robux at all, that's probably what they want you to think. They want you to get bored spinning so that you end up buying skip spin so you can spin in a millisecond. And after that, now that you have skip spin, you might as well buy innate slot 3 and 4 because you can spin fast and use up all the spins you have left. I think their main strategy isn't having you buy spins, but making you feel like you're wasting so much time spinning and not getting special grade like you want to. Trust me, you don't want to start playing the game until you have a special grade innate. That's what I did too, even if it means not playing the game for real on the first day of release. They convince you to buy skip spin. The whole spinning system is pointless and it's just made to milk Robux out of the player base by making everyone want to skip spin. And if they refuse to play on an alt, or there are no codes at the moment, then they would really have to buy spins. But otherwise, I don't think you would ever have to buy any spins. As soon as you enter the game, you're kindly welcome to a place that looks like anime dimensions rather than an open world map. All you do is travel around the lobby and teleport yourself to a mission, a boss fight, a PvP match, wherever you want. There's no real open world experience like in Deepoken or even Bloxworth's or any other game. It terribly reminds me of Anime Dimensions, and so does the fighting. Anime Dimensions fighting might even be better than this game's, to be honest. Anyways, what do you do in this game? First, you're supposed to level up, which is really enjoyable in this game. You're supposed to come to this circle, take any of these quests, or if you're a base Sigma, you will know that finding a Cursed Spirit quest is the best one, since it's the fastest. You will just reroll quests and keep taking that quest until you're the most feared player in Jujutsu Infinite because you're level 200 or something. And let me remind you, this game was in the making for years now, and that's the quality of progression. Anyways, that's not the only quest there is to level up. There's this capture the point quest, where the point is to beat monsters until the bar comes to 100%. Just kidding, only noobs do that. Pros would either climb up somewhere high where the NPCs can't reach them, or if you're him, You will tank everything until the bar is up to 100%, because none of the NPCs deal any damage at all, not even bosses. Like, Bloxford is king compared to this game. You can die in Bloxford because of NPCs actually deal damage there. So yes, progressing in Jujutsu Infinite isn't that fun, but boss fighting has to be fun then, right? Nope. Boss fighting is brain dead too. The boss deals no damage to you whatsoever. It's only about how fast you beat the boss. However, there's more PvE interaction and fighting bosses, but it's still brain dead, let's be real. Some things that are really annoying when doing missions for a lot of people are that when you open the chest and click flip all, it doesn't flip all the cards at once. This isn't that annoying by itself, but the fact that you have to click flip all multiple times just to get worthless things every time is mad annoying. Another very annoying thing between missions for me is that I forget to open chests because I'm so locked in on the endless grind, and because of that, when I click E to rush my formidable opponent, the chest opens instead of me dashing forward, which disrupts my endless grinding flow. So yes, Jujutsu Infinite progression is pretty much take the quest, do the quest, come back and repeat. It's so brain dead that even Bloxford is better, and if you're saying no, you're wrong, it's actually good. You either bought early access to this game and are refusing to accept that you bought something worse than Bloxford's, at least when it comes to progression. There wasn't 1 second that was fun while grinding in this game, to be honest. Now, you might be saying, that's just them preparing you for PvP. And honestly, my response to that is, I don't care, because I'm not gonna grind for 12 more hours doing the same thing over and over again, just to be level 250 to be able to PvP. I'm also not a fan of that game's combat system, because I'm used to the deep Woken and ninja fighting.
Why, you mother?
Where it's about pairing and M1ing instead of using abilities or whatever the combat is about, because I've never PvP'd in Jujutsu Infinite. But if you really like Jujutsu Infinite PvP and you've grinded a lot to be a high level, I'm not really hating on you, because the PvP might be good. I just don't know about the PvP because I never wanted to be level 250 in this game, because the PvE is the worst, the progression is the worst I've ever seen in a Roblox game. But it's understandable if you say you play this game for PvP, but if you say you play this game for the progression, you're probably lying. Because I know this progression is immersive experience, but come on bro, the progression is everything but fun. That's why so many people quit the game. The game went from like 500k players to now barely 100k players a week or two later. But is the game actually so bad? And would I say you should play this game for real? Honestly, if you've never played this game, you probably don't want to play this game because the progression would be mad boring. But if you're already a high level in this game and you're only playing it for PvP, then I guess just keep playing it. Me personally, I'm still level 120. I don't think I'm gonna continue playing this game because the grinding is way too boring and repetitive. I think that's all I have to say about this game, except that I may be scared pay to win with cursed tools, because apparently you have to look for the cursed tools way too much, but if you had that game pass, it's 100 million times easier. But guess why I don't know anything about that? Yes, you're right, because I never tried to look for any special grades. The same way you will not subscribe and like the video.